Real quick, guys, before we get this video started, I want to let you in on something really cool that we have going on right now. Our man Mikey G from GAROFALO Enterprises have teamed up with the guys from HPP Tuning. They are running a sale on tuning right now. This sale is specifically for guys who, for whatever reason, may not be happy with the tuning in their truck right now. This sale is for you guys, 25% off pretty much any platform that you are using for tuning. Email our man Mikey G. He can help you out, get your truck running the best it's ever run. So again, email up on the screen. Ends May 25th. Check it out. Enjoy the video. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back. We are back at the shop here. We are actually not going to be working on the first gen today. We're going to be taking a little bit of a break just because of a little bit of a part issue. So yesterday I told you guys we had all the gaskets and everything to do everything, but we didn't expect is to find this. So here is the cam bushing on the front here in the block. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. You can see in there that it really doesn't look all that good. So was not expecting to find that. Found that late last night. Got on the horn first thing this morning. Got that ordered up. It will be here tomorrow. So no really point in trying to go any further because that's going to hold us up. I don't want to put the case on really until we get that situated, that figured out. Then we can go ahead and reassemble. So anyway, just wanted to show you guys that quick thing there just in case you're doing the same thing. Make sure you take a look at that bushing there. We are going to head home and work on the dually instead. Back home, first up on the list of things what we need to get done today is unloading this from the trailer, unhooking the dually from the trailer, kind of getting everything situated, and then we can start working on the dually. The things that we are going to be doing today are not going to be the most technically difficult, as you could say, but they are just cosmetic changes that are kind of driving me nuts that we need to do something about. First off, is this grill. We do have a new grill. What I was mentioning in previous videos Mark had painted for us is a new grill for this thing. Also, what we're gonna be doing is changing the side emblems, the marker emblems. You can kind of see I've started to remove the plastic kind of protectant that they have here on this lower section. Not that I don't think it serves a good purpose. It's just, it drives me nuts. It's plain as day to see, and it just kind of looks very awkward. So I always try to take that off. We'll clean that up. This thing really needs a bath, so hopefully towards the end of the night we'll see how far we get, but it needs a bath. But we need to undo this bottom molding here to get the rest of this off. So we're gonna work on that as well. So a lot of little things. I'll show you guys the grill here shortly. Alrighty guys, finally got everything moved around, shuffled around. I think we need a bigger driveway, that is for sure. Anyway, first up on the list here, this grill. This grill needs to go. I am just not a fan of it. I don't think it looks terrible, especially when it's all black like this, but it's just not my favorite. We're gonna switch to a different style grill here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one yet. I do believe I probably will sell this. I'm not shipping it, and these things are expensive. I paid like $400 or $500 just for an unpainted grill, so these things are gonna be worth some money. So if you're interested, shoot me a number, but I'm not gonna ship it. So anyway, what do we gotta do here? Take this off. Really, there's just four. There's one, two, couple push clips, and then a couple bolts here for this grill. Now, I was taking a look at this real quick, and I don't know if it changed on 18s, but it looks like there's a little bolt right down there that actually might attach this. So I think there even might be 6 bolts on this. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and then pull this off. I'm gonna put a towel underneath here so when this does pull out, it doesn't scratch our bottom bumper here. So I think that's it. The new grill that we are gonna be using is just a different trim level, all painted up PXR. The inserts are painted PXR. It's basically your crosshair kind of grill. I think that's gonna look a lot better. We do have a factory black emblem on here that we're gonna be using for the time being. This wasn't that bad, and it's what I could get available pretty soon, and I wanted to get this grill on as soon as possible. So that's that. We're gonna start with this and then go from there, and then we're gonna go ahead and change a couple other things on there this evening. Taking a quick break from the grill to drive the 05 back over to the shop. Allie's out, so she's meeting us over there now. Tucked back in her home. Not that she needs to be inside, but hey, why not? It's nice. Stays a consistent, steady temperature in here, and it's away from all the bugs, so why not? And here she is, right on time. Look at that.
Hold on, Sarah. Sorry, I didn't know.
Hi, family.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Sarah.
I hope she's on.
Alrighty, we're all set to put in our new grill over here. There are some mounting differences. The piece that attaches here to the grill is a little bit different on this crosshair style, we'll call it, versus the ram style. This ram style has all of this bracing in here. This whole top piece where the side bolts down here is completely different from this piece. So I don't actually see, you can kind of see right here on the edges where that top bolt is, where this snap is. There is no spot here for that bolt on this style grill, so I'm not sure if that is a 18-year kind of thing or just a ram grill versus crosshair grills, but there is a snap here. I'm sure it's going to be perfectly fine without that other bolt piece. So we're getting ready to snap this one in, and we'll get a look at how this one looks like versus that one. Here we go. Alrighty guys, here she is. Here is the new look. I think it just gives it a little bit more of a bolder, tougher, more classic kind of Dodge look. Not that that really looked bad. I'm not sure. I just kind of was about that one. This is just, I like this. This looks good. I love it. Mark did an awesome job painting this up. Factory PXR. Kind of hard to tell. It's still kind of dirty. It's got a really nice flake to it, but that is the new front look. Alrighty, scanning down the side of this thing, what do we have next that is not black that needs to go? The badge. The badge. So next up on the list is removing this badge for something a little bit more black, I guess you would say. As you guys know, we black out everything. Delete all of the chrome. So we've already done it on the other side just to give you guys a glimpse. Alrighty guys, before I show you the badge on the other side, just want to say one quick thing. It's kind of hard to tell, even in my opinion, on how some of this stuff looks. Some of these exterior cosmetic changes take me a little while to warm up to, whether I really like them, whether I think there's a better option. So this is kind of just the first look for it. Just trying to get rid of some of the chrome on there that I don't think is going to work well with the wheels and tires that we ordered today. We ordered wheels and tires today. I'm super pumped. The only thing I'm not super pumped is the wait time that it takes, which, you know, American Force, they are built to order. There's nothing you can do about it. Some of the color stuff that we chose is pretty cool. I can't wait for them. We ordered them from Dirty Diesels, as always. By the way, Dirty Diesels and I both at Daytona. Make sure you guys come out. I say it every video, but it's going to be an awesome time. I can't wait. Anyway, let me show you this badge, but we did order wheels and tires. They're going to take a little while. That's all I can say. You guys will have to find out and see exactly what they are. But I can guarantee you they look sweet. They're are pretty cool. I haven't really decided tire-wise what we're doing yet. Just kind of decided wheels. That way we can get them coming probably at least a month. But anyway, let me show you this badge. All right, here we go. Factory size badge, pretty much just all black, pretty much the same theme as the OEM one, kind of with the outline, but just an all black version of what was there. Again, it's kind of hard to tell how I'm gonna like it in the grand scheme of things here, but it's just an all black badge. I didn't want to run no badge. I don't really like how they look with no badge there. We might need one with a little bit more chrome in it. I'm not really sure. Gonna have to get the wheels on it, but I do like the way it looks now. The mirrors kind of stick out like a sore thumb. The cab lights stick out like a sore thumb. So we're gonna go ahead and do the other emblem. I'm not gonna bore you with, you know, a time lapse of that. You guys kind of know what it takes to change a badge. So we're gonna change the other badge. Then we're gonna move to some clearance lights. Got the other badge on the other side. That's all done. All right, going down the list here. We have some more things that need LED/ blacked out. So we got a set of Recon LED fender lights. You know the drill, we already got it done on the other side that you guys can see. One thing to note before I show you guys is the fact of how dirty this truck is. And I apologize, that was on the list tonight that we hopefully will still be able to get done. But that's some nice LEDs. Fit and finish, honestly, kind of surprised on how well it is. Usually when you get lighting stuff, getting to fit like OEM is usually my biggest concern. These actually were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So let me turn them off, that way you can see what they look like. They're just kind of smoked lenses. Turn them off. So yeah, they just kind of blend in. They're just black smoked, but when you turn them on, they're LEDs. They blend in nicely. Just kind of give it a little bit cleaner of a side look. So super pumped with that. We just got to do the other side and then we will move on from there. Of course, I will be saving the OEM ones just in case for whatever reason. I know I'm not really going into too much detail on showing you guys how to install this stuff, but they really just kind of push in with this clip and clip in with that clip, and you just got to make sure this clip is against the body and it kind of just holds it there, and that's it. Nicely, they give you the amber and the red side, that way you don't have to guess when you go to plug them in, but that's it. Just plug in, that's it, that's all they got. Alrighty guys, now that we are working on blacking out this entire thing, you guys can see we need to do something with the tail lights. Not sure if I mentioned already, but we are going to do something with the mirrors as well. Working around to the front, you can see what I'm pointing at. We have clear cab lights, which luckily one of you guys sent us in some blacked out LED ones along to go with everything else that we've been doing today. We're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. Really just 2 bolt holes. I think they're actually just Phillips screws. One thing to note on these is these connectors can be a little tricky. You want to make sure you test them before you go ahead and suck them down, get them all fastened. So make sure you do that. As long, you know, just like LEDs, you might have to flip them around, something like that. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We'll continue on. All right, so here's kind of what I wanted to show you, and I'm not sure how well with standing up here, not trying to fall over. So you can kind of see here, here's your factory plug, and you got to plug in this into that. But you can kind of see when you plug it in here, you almost kind of have to, let me try and do this here while I have you guys rolling. You kind of got to just flare the ends. You kind of got to flare the ends of these cords out because they're too narrow. So you just want to make sure that you're lining up right there. You can kind of see how it fits in the groove there. It might need to move over to your left, and you can kind of see, I'm trying to hold this the best I can. They just might need to spread out a little bit. You just want to make sure the contact path of the cord here, the electrical connection, is meeting this, because if you just plug this in, chances are it might not even hit the correct contact point. So that's all I'm trying to say. And then make sure all your wires stuff back down in the hole. tighten her up and you're good to go. If you don't think you have a good enough seal on these, you might want to use just a little bit of RTV so your cab lights don't leak, but these are actually doing a pretty good job. I don't think we're gonna have a problem, so we're gonna leave the RTV off of a brand new roof. So again, I don't know how you're gonna be able to tell on camera, but I have to at least give you the before and after look at these. Super, super nice. They look awesome. And they're much, much brighter, again, on camera. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to tell, but they are definitely, you can tell the LED versus non-LED difference. Alrighty guys, cab lights are all done. What we've been working on is getting these plastic moldings off to get the rest of the plastic protection off. So I called Mark and I was like, Mark, I got one side off and I got one side on. I showed him everything just to get a second opinion. I'm like, what if I left them off? I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I mean, I didn't really mind how they look. You know, it really just kind of hid the pinch weld and kind of just flowed a little bit better where the dually fender kind of starts, which we're definitely leaving 100%. And it doesn't really look that bad. It actually almost looks a little bit better with them off. And I told Mark what he thought. I asked Mark what he thought, and he's like, well, you do know when all this stuff kind of drips down the side, it's going to kind of catch in there and kind of hold. So with 1,000 miles on the truck, I just took the one off, and you can kind of see it's already collecting just crap down inside there. Now, if you flip this over, there is kind of like a little drain system kind of built into them, especially here on these back ones. There's a little drain system, but like it's catching all this dirt. So I took the back one off as well, and it's not like you can really see anything. The only thing that I think doesn't look as great is back here. You can kind of see like this needs to get tucked up in here just a little bit more, which I think we might be able to do with just kind of adjusting it. But I'm thinking about leaving them off. The back doesn't necessarily look as great as the front ones, but just the fact that they're going to collect all that crap, and it's not like I'm going to take them off every time to make sure everything is clean underneath there. So I just don't like the fact that that stuff's going to sit there and rust out the bottom of the bed, and you know, over time, long-term thinking. So I don't know, I'm going to leave them off for now just because I have to take them off to get that glue off. Got to clean them off anyway. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about all these changes that we're got going on here with the dually tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and take the other side off and then catch back up with you guys. And of course, guys, we have lost all of our light, but we're all cleaned up. Unfortunately, the most important thing of this evening we did not get to, and that was wash this thing. But everything else was done. Pretty happy. I'm pretty pumped on the way it's turning out. I can kind of see, you know, changing a couple other things with the wheels that we ordered. It's gonna be good. It's gonna look sweet. I'm pretty pumped about it. But that is it. Knocked out a couple little things tonight. Back at it again tomorrow with the 12-valve action. Hopefully that cam bushing comes in. We'll get all that stuff situated. But overall, pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. This grill is actually growing on me more and more. That not growing on me. I like it better than what was on there. It just, I like it. Alrighty guys, and that is pretty much gonna do it for this video. We do have other changes besides cosmetic ones coming for the dually. We have more performance stuff coming, a good amount of performance stuff coming for the dually. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna go inside and spend some time with the family. That's it. You see this sunburn? Look at this sunburn that we got. Man, it hurts. It hurts. Anyway, that's it. We're going inside. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.